This brutal opening, like a punch to the gut, introduces us to these ruthless thieves, each with a stake in this blood-soaked haste. They're playing a dangerous game, and the stakes are higher than ever. A simmering tension boils over as one of these criminals arrogantly believes they're entitled to a piece of the action without lifting a finger. This is a recipe for disaster, a powder keg waiting to explode with betrayal and violence. The Joker, a shadowy figure shrouded in madness, reveals his chilling brilliance. This isn't some amateur operation. He's playing by his own twisted rules, and the city is his playground. A cold truth, spoken with ice in their veins, betrayal runs rampant in this world of shadows. A chilling warning that trust is a fleeting illusion, especially in Gotham's unforgiving underworld. The Joker's words echo through the darkness, a haunting prophecy of chaos and despair. He sees humanity as fragile, broken, forever changed by the horrors they face. His reign of terror is about to begin. Batman, the city's silent guardian, remains elusive. A whisper in the darkness, a phantom in the shadows. His absence casts a long shadow over Gotham, leaving the streets vulnerable and ripe for chaos. A tremor runs through Batman's voice, a stark admission of the pressure crushing his soul. The weight he bears, a physical burden and an emotional anchor, threatens to drown him. This desperate plea for speed. A whisper of vengeance about to erupt. A shadow falls over the usually serene relationship between master and servant. Batman's words hang heavy, a chilling accusation that cuts through Alfred's concern like a blade. Can even their unwavering bond withstand the darkness engulfing Gotham? A flicker of warmth in the cold face of fate. The lucky coin, a tangible relic of shared joy, hangs between Harvey Dent and Rachel Dawes. But is this mere nostalgia? Or a cruel premonition of destiny's dark hand? The courtroom erupts, a viper coiled. Dent lays bare the truth, exposing Maroni's venomous grip on Gotham. A power struggle ignites, a battle for the city's soul. Dent's words cut like razor wire, stripping away the mask of respectability. He taunts Maroni, exposing the hypocrisy of his violence cloaked in patriotism. The game has changed, and Dent holds all the cards. A shared understanding passes between them, a silent pact forged in darkness. Gordon's words resonate with grim certainty. Batman and Dent are closing in, their hunt reaching its final, explosive climax. This chilling exchange between Alfred and Bruce lays bare their twisted dance. Alfred, the ever-pragmatic butler, is a man of cold calculations, ensuring the Wayne fortune remains untarnished. Meanwhile, Bruce exists in a world where money matters less than his relentless pursuit of vengeance. A shadow falls over Law's success. This man, a kingpin in waiting, hides behind his legitimate facade, funneling ill-gotten gains through channels as dark as Gotham's night. A warning bell tolls for the city, corruption is its lifeblood. Underneath this veneer of normalcy lies a predator preparing for the hunt. Every detail of Batman's existence is meticulously calibrated, each tool serving a purpose in his relentless crusade against Gotham's underworld. A city thirsts for hope, desperate for a beacon in the darkness. Harvey Dent offers that hope a symbol of order and justice, a stark contrast to Batman's shrouded vigilante justice. But can one man truly stand against the tide of corruption? A chilling prophecy uttered in the shadows. The line between hero and villain blurs, reality itself fracturing under the weight of this grim truth. The fate of Gotham hangs precariously in the balance. Chaos incarnate steps onto the stage, his twisted mind unraveling the very fabric of Gotham's sanity. The Joker arrives, and with him comes a wave of madness that threatens to consume everything. A venomous whisper cuts through the air. The Joker lays bare his twisted philosophy, a nihilistic creed that sees chaos as the only truth. He screams that Batman is merely a mirror, reflecting the abyss lurking in every Gothamite's soul. A dare hangs heavy, laced with lethal intent. The Joker, with a glint of madness in his eyes, challenges Batman's strength. He probes, testing the hero's resolve, knowing that taking down the Dark Knight is no mere feat, a gamble with devastating consequences. A bargain is struck, forged in shadows and laced with deceit. The mobster, his voice a gravelly growl, extends an offer, a twisted alliance to bring Batman down. His words drip with manipulation, promising power at a terrible price. Dent's ambition burns like a wildfire, consuming all in its path. He declares his intent to cripple the mob financially, sending shockwaves through Gotham's underworld. The stakes are raised, the game escalating into a brutal free-for-all. Wayne's world teeters on a knife's edge, the facade of normalcy shattered by the chilling reality of his mission. He prepares for a descent into darkness, a leap of faith with consequences beyond imagining. The Joker's voice, a chilling whisper, unveils a tapestry woven from pain and madness. He lays bare his scars, each a testament to a life consumed by violence. A promise of terror hangs in the air, a glimpse into the abyss that awaits. The mobster utters this line, his voice dripping with veiled threat, as if daring Mr. Fox to choose between the gilded cage of business and the brutal underbelly of Gotham. This sets the stage for a war where morality itself is on the chopping block. Like a whisper from the depths, this line plunges us into Batman's arsenal, revealing a technological edge that will be his weapon against the rising tide of darkness. This is no mere game of cat and mouse. It's a battle waged in the shadows, where intellect is as deadly as any fist. Law's desperate plea echoes through the corridors of power, revealing the chasm that separates him from his empire. The criminal network he built crumbles before Batman, who now holds the reins to a web of secrets. Gotham trembles on the edge of its collapse. Gordon's words crackle with righteous fury, like lightning striking through the heart of Gotham's corruption. He wields the law as a weapon, forging an alliance with Batman to bring down the enemy from within. The sheer magnitude of the Roy-Co case is a hammer blow, shattering the illusion of order in Gotham. The city itself stands accused, its very foundations built on corruption. This is not just about justice, it's a reckoning. Harvey Dent's words, spoken with an almost dangerous fervor, hint at the darkness lurking beneath his polished surface. A dangerous ambition burns within him, one that could consume him and cast Gotham into deeper shadows. The Joker spits this venom, his words a challenge hurled against Batman's very essence. He paints himself as anarchy incarnate, a force of pure chaos determined to shatter Gotham's fragile hope. The stage is set for a battle of ideologies, where light and darkness will clash in a brutal symphony of violence. The Joker lays down the gauntlet, forcing Dent to choose between the law and the man behind the mask, a twisted ultimatum that claws at the very foundations of justice, planting seeds of doubt that will blossom into madness. A toast raised to Dent, a beacon of hope for a city drowning in darkness. But beneath the surface, a storm brews, ready to shatter this illusion and plunge Gotham deeper into chaos. The seeds of destruction are already sown. Two sides clash, their ideologies a tinderbox waiting to ignite. Bruce seeks order through time, while Harvey demands immediate action. Their divergent paths will lead them to a reckoning, where the cost of justice may be higher than either can bear. Gordon's chilling words reveal the Joker's twisted game, a meticulously orchestrated assault on Gotham's very soul. He targets not just individuals, but the institutions that hold this city together, exposing their rot and leaving them vulnerable. The Joker's words pierce Bruce to his core, echoing a past shrouded in darkness. A twisted reflection of his own pain, revealing a connection that runs deeper than either man could have imagined. The stage is set for a personal war where family ties are tested and the very definition of sanity is brought into question. A chilling confession, delivered with bonnet-chilling conviction. Joker lays bare his twisted rationale, exposing a desperate attempt to make his wife see him, even if it means branding himself as monstrous. This is the birth of madness, a glimpse into a soul devoured by nihilism and manipulation, a harbinger of the chaos he's about to unleash. Joker's words hang heavy in the air, dripping with venom and sardonic glee. He sees Batman's tenacity, his burning desire to impose order on Gotham's descent into madness, and finds it deliciously intoxicating. This is no ordinary cat-and-mouse game, it's a deadly waltz between chaos and justice, orchestrated by a madman who craves nothing more than to watch the world burn. The air thickens with dread as Joker's words paint a horrifying picture. Gotham's foundations crumble, its justice system decimated. He aims to dismantle the very pillars holding society together, leaving only chaos in his wake. This isn't just a fight for survival, it's a battle for the soul of Gotham itself. Batman, blinded by logic and reason, attempts to decipher Joker's motives, but his words ring hollow in the face of pure madness. This is a conflict of ideologies where Batman's methodical approach collides with Joker's unpredictable chaos, a clash destined to be brutal and unforgiving. Alfred's cryptic statement pierces through the facade, revealing the chilling truth: Joker's ambitions transcend mere criminality. He revels in destruction, fueled by a twisted desire to see the world consumed by flames. This is not about stopping a criminal mastermind, it's about confronting a primal force of anarchy. A storm brews as the fragile veil of secrecy surrounding Batman threatens to unravel. The line between hero and villain blurs, casting doubt on who can truly be trusted. This sets the stage for a dangerous game of power, where secrets are weapons and betrayal lurks around every corner. Lower lays down the law with cold, brutal clarity. This ain't some playground, folks. Gotham's got a problem, and this commissioner ain't afraid to spit it out raw. Trouble is brewing, you can feel it in your bones. The Joker's twisted game has stripped away everything these cops held dear. A chilling reminder: in Gotham, fear walks on two legs, and it ain't wearing a badge. The city's bleeding out, one shattered uniform at a time. Hope is fading fast, the light dimming in Harvey Dent's eyes. He's reaching for Batman, grasping for answers amidst the chaos. This ain't justice anymore, it's a desperate plea from a man on the brink. The Joker's words pierce through Harvey like a bullet, twisting the knife of desperation. The line between hero and victim blurs in this game of twisted desires. Gotham's heart is fracturing under the weight of his laughter. Rachel Dawes cries out, a desperate lifeline thrown into the storm. Batman's cornered, forced to choose between two evils. This ain't about saving lives anymore, it's a test of his very soul. Silence hangs heavy in the air, choked by grief and unanswered questions. Rachel's final words echo like a gunshot, shattering any illusions of hope. The darkness has won, leaving only the bitter taste of despair. Alfred lays bare the brutal truth: Batman walks a path paved with scorn, a necessary sacrifice to shield Gotham from its own darkness. This is a man who embraces his role as the city's demon, bearing the weight of their hatred for a greater good. Bruce's voice cracks, revealing the abyss that threatens to swallow him whole. The endless tide of darkness is wearing him down, chipping away at his unyielding facade. Can even Batman withstand this onslaught of evil? The mayor speaks, his words trembling with fear. Gotham is drowning in terror, desperate for a lifeline, even if it means surrendering their principles. This city teeters on the edge of chaos, poised to make a deal with the devil himself. The crowd's roar echoes through Gotham, a symphony of desperation and demand. They crave their hero, yet they also thirst for justice, willing to cast him aside if he fails them. The fragile trust between Batman and his city hangs by a thread. Rachel's voice rings with disillusionment, her faith in Batman's methods shattered. This is no longer about heroism, it's a descent into moral ambiguity, where justice becomes a casualty of the fight. The Joker cackles, his words dripping with malice. He relishes the chaos he unleashes, reveling in Gotham's fear. This is a twisted game to him, and Batman is trapped within its deadly rules. Dent, he spits out the word hero, a bitter taste on his lips. This man, he yearns for justice, not accolades. He sees through the facade, knows the truth behind Gotham's shining veneer. A brewing storm of idealism clashes with a world painted in shades of grey. Gordon, his eyes hardened by the weight of responsibility, knows Dent is teetering on the edge. He tries to shield him from the hungry gaze of the public, but this fragile piece, it hangs precariously in the balance. The chasm between them grows wider with each passing day. Batman speaks, his voice a low rumble echoing through the darkness. This isn't a plea for safety, it's a brutal order, a testament to the relentless storm that rages over Gotham. He sacrifices connection at the altar of duty, his heart a cold steel in the face of this chaos. The Joker laughs, a chilling sound slicing through the thin veil of order. He mocks their rules, their feeble attempts to contain the madness. This isn't just a battle, it's the very fabric of society being torn apart. The Joker's words are poison, seeping into Dent's soul. He presents a twisted choice, forcing him to face the abyss of humanity. This is a turning point, a descent into darkness that will forever scar Dent's heart. Dent's voice cracks with desperation, a glimpse of the man he once was. He yearns for connection, a lifeline in this storm. But the Joker plays on his weakness, manipulating him like a puppet. The Joker spits this line like venom, a chilling reminder of the carnage that has stained their world. Batman is left reeling, pushed to the precipice by the unrelenting tide of chaos unleashed by the clown prince of crime. The Joker lays bare his twisted game, a macabre lottery where life and death hang in the balance. Batman is forced to confront an impossible choice, a devilish dilemma that will shatter him to his core. The Joker's words are laced with a sinister understanding, a warped perception of humanity gleaned from their final moments. He toys with Batman's grief, planting seeds of doubt and exploiting the hero's vulnerabilities. Rachel's letter whispers a fragile dream of normalcy amidst Gotham's cause. It is a beacon of hope that shines all the brighter against the encroaching darkness. Alfred's words carry the weight of a city on the brink, acknowledging Batman's responsibility in the face of unimaginable tragedy. He is Gotham's last line of defense, a symbol of hope against the relentless tide of evil. Harvey's descent into darkness is a brutal spectacle, a fractured soul warped by trauma and loss. The Joker's victory is complete, leaving Gotham in ruins and Batman standing amidst the ashes, forever haunted by the choices made, a chilling declaration that sets the stage for mayhem. This twisted confession lays bare the Joker's perverse pleasure in destruction, a storm brewing beneath his deceptively calm facade. Gotham's city trembles at the thought of what this man craves. The Joker reveals his ruthless calculus, discarding earthly desires for something far more sinister: chaos. His words echo with the promise of a reckoning, a shattered world where order is nothing but dust. A sinister twist in the Joker's game. He unleashes a new pawn, dragging another soul into his abyss. Batman's hunt intensifies as time dwindles and lives hang by a thread. A confession laced with unsettling truth. The Joker is pure anarchy, driven by an insatiable need to disrupt. His words chill the blood as he exposes the terrifying randomness of his madness. The Joker lays bare his twisted philosophy, a world stripped bare, where rules are shattered and humanity falters. A chilling prophecy hangs in the air, threatening to engulf Gotham City. His declaration echoes through the streets of Gotham, a harbinger of destruction. The Joker stands as a force of nature, unleashed upon a world ill-prepared for his reign of terror. A clash of titans unfolds, Batman and the Joker locked in an eternal struggle between order and chaos. This primal exchange sets the stage for a brutal ballet of violence and cunning. The Joker's voice echoes through the Gotham night, a chilling promise of anarchy. His reign of terror has begun, twisting the very fabric of society into his own twisted reflection. Harvey Dent's innocence, a fragile shield against the encroaching darkness, is shattered. This blind trust will be ruthlessly exploited, pushing him to the precipice of madness. Lucius Fox unveils the Joker's diabolical masterpiece, an insidious web of technology that ensnares Gotham in a symphony of paranoia and fear. Every whisper, every heartbeat is amplified by his twisted genius. A weight of immense responsibility falls upon Batman's shoulders. The fate of Gotham rests in his hands, a double-edged sword capable of delivering salvation or unleashing unimaginable chaos. Harvey Dent's pleas for mercy ring hollow as the darkness consumes him. The line blurs between hero and villain, a desperate gamble for survival on the edge of annihilation. The Joker spits out these words, a venomous promise that plunges the audience into the heart of darkness. This ain't no casual game, it's a twisted social experiment designed to expose the frailties of human nature. The clock starts ticking, and the Joker lays down the law, a brutal ultimatum etched in blood and gunpowder. This ain't just survival, it's a crucible where desperation boils over and morality crumbles. The Joker, a master puppeteer, manipulates their fears, forcing them to choose between two sides of the same rotten coin. This ain't justice, it's a twisted ballet of moral decay. A chilling tremor runs through the city as trust evaporates like morning mist. The line between hero and villain blurs, leaving behind a wasteland of paranoia where even those sworn to protect become players in this deadly game. Batman, a grim reaper amidst the chaos, barks out orders, a symphony of violence against a backdrop of escalating pandemonium. This ain't a fight for good, it's a desperate struggle to hold back the tide of madness. The Joker unveils his final act, a horrifying tableau that shatters the illusion of order. This ain't about justice or revenge, this is a twisted game designed to break every last rule and expose the raw, bleeding heart of humanity. A brutal truth hangs heavy in the air. Batman stands at a crossroads, forced to confront the agonizing reality. Will he sacrifice innocence to save the many? This seed of doubt, this moral quandary festers and blooms into a torment that will haunt him throughout his relentless pursuit of justice. The Joker's words pierce the armor of Batman, revealing a raw nerve. They are locked in a battle not just of fists and cunning, but of ideologies. The Joker, a nihilistic force of chaos, believes humanity is inherently flawed, while Batman clings to the flickering flame of hope, fighting for order in a world teetering on the edge of anarchy. A twisted dance begins, a deadly waltz between hunter and prey. The Joker acknowledges Batman's unwavering resolve, but finds perverse delight in their eternal struggle. They are bound together by fate, locked in an endless game of cat and mouse where the only certainty is death. A cold calculation, a sinister plan unfolds. The Joker reveals his true intentions, a Machiavellian scheme that will shatter the fragile peace of Gotham. He strikes at Batman's heart, exploiting the very symbol of hope, Harvey Dent, turning him into a weapon of chaos. The Joker unleashes his chilling philosophy: everyone is susceptible to darkness. He believes that good is merely an illusion, fragile and easily shattered. His words echo through Gotham, a grim reminder that even the brightest light can be consumed by the shadows. The line blurs between justice and vengeance. Batman confronts the devastating consequences of his choices, manipulated by the Joker's cunning. A tragic descent into madness awaits, leaving him with a heart-wrenching dilemma: how do you save a city when its savior is lost? A chilling declaration uttered by Batman himself. The very foundation of his world is shaken, a line forever crossed in the pursuit of justice. A darkness begins to consume him, foreshadowing a descent into chaos that will engulf them all. A cloak of sacrifice draped over Batman's shoulders. He accepts his role as a grim guardian, even if it means sacrificing his own soul to the city's insatiable hunger for protection. The line blurs between hero and monster, leaving only echoes of the man he once was. The twisted voice of Harvey Dent utters a truth both tragic and ironic. He becomes Gotham's champion, a beacon in the darkness, but forged in flames of corruption. The line hangs heavy, a reminder that even the purest intentions can be warped into something monstrous. Batman utters these words with a haunted look in his eyes. In this world, where shadows dance and justice is a flickering flame, the truth holds little sway. He embraces the darkness, accepting that sometimes brutal realities demand even more brutal solutions. Commissioner Gordon lays bare the heart of Batman's sacrifice. A burden borne alone, a mantle of responsibility no ordinary man could carry. He is not a hero in the traditional sense, but something far more complex, a symbol of fear and hope intertwined. The legend of Batman is etched into the city's soul, a whisper carried on the wind. He is the shadow that protects them from the abyss, a warrior who walks a razor's edge between order and chaos. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more.